Hey everyone, this is just a quick heads up that the autumn sale for Snowball Analytics is here with a massive 30% discount. Make sure to jump in early to get the best deals and don't wait too long because it ends soon. Be sure to use my unique link below to grab your discount, and you can even renew your subscription at a lower price, so don't miss it. Hello and welcome back to the Geordie Pig Investor channel, where we delve into the world of dividend investing to help you build a portfolio that pays you. In today's video, I'm taking a look at a family member's £50,000 premium bonds and showing you exactly how much they've won over the first 9 months of 2025. We'll find out whether premium bonds are actually worth it or if your money could be working harder elsewhere. On top of that, I'll reveal this year's lucky £1 million winners so far, and more importantly, how much they each had invested to hit that jackpot. Some of the numbers might surprise you and maybe even tempt you to put a bit more into premium bonds yourself. But first off, let's have a closer look at what premium bonds are and how they work. Premium bonds are a bit different because they don't actually pay any interest. Instead, there's an annual prize or fund rate which goes into a monthly prize draw for tax-free prizes. On the chart on screen, it shows the estimated number of prizes given out each month. This depends on how much money is invested overall and the interest rate being applied. What's interesting is that while the total number of prizes is increasing in April compared to February, the value of those prizes is actually dropping. That means that there are fewer of the big wins like the 100,000 and 50,000 prizes, but a lot more of the smaller ones like the £25 and £50 prizes. But don't forget, every single month you're still in with a chance to win a life-changing £1 million completely tax-free. At the end of this video, I'll show you every jackpot winner so far this year and exactly how much they each had invested when hitting the big one. For every £1 you invest in premium bonds, you get one entry into the prize draw. The catch is that your entry only becomes active after 2 months. That's designed to stop people from quickly putting in a lump sum at the end of the month, entering the draw, and then withdrawing their money straight after while still collecting interest elsewhere. On screen right now, you can see a table that shows the odds of winning each prize based on how much you have invested. You can hold up to £50,000 worth of premium bonds, and every penny of it is eligible for completely tax-free winnings. But here's the big question: are premium bonds actually worth it? To find out, I'm going to show you exactly what a family member has won so far this year from their full £50,000 investment. And let's kick things off with January. Now, before I show you the results, I want to point out that I've included all the monthly screenshots of the winnings so far this year, because last year when I did a similar video, a few people were a bit doubtful when I shared the yearly totals, so I'm making sure that everything is as transparent as possible. Hopefully this proves that I've got nothing to hide. In January, my family member ended up having the full £50,000 invested with a prize rate sitting at 4%, and they ended up winning 3 prizes for a total amount of £175. The 3 prizes were a £25, a £50 and a £100 prize, meaning that overall so far their yearly winnings were £175. In February, the prize rate was exactly the same, and they again won 3 prizes, but this time it was 2 £25 prizes and a £100 prize, meaning their overall winnings were £150 for this month, and that brought their overall yearly winnings to £325. In March, as you can see, the prize rate was still 4%, and they won no prizes at all. Yeah, that's right, having £50,000 invested doesn't guarantee you that prize, so unfortunately for this month they had no prize wins, totaling an amount of £0 for the month, meaning overall their yearly total winnings are still £325. For April, they had a slightly better month, but not by much, with only winning one prize, and it was the smallest prize possible at only £25. The prize rate had actually decreased from 4% down to 3.8% in April, and this brings their overall total yearly winnings to £350. We're then into May, which was their best month of the year so far, with them winning a total of 3 prizes, but they came to a total amount of £200, bringing their overall yearly total winnings to £550. Then we hit the halfway point for the year, which was the month of June, and they ended up winning just 2 prizes in June for a total amount of £125, bringing their yearly total winnings to £675, which is considerably behind what they would have expected at the halfway point for the year, with it being around about £1,000 that they should have expected to have received in premium bond payments. If you've been thinking about getting started with investing, this is one of the easiest ways to begin. I use Freetrade, a commission-free investing app that makes buying and selling shares simple and transparent. The platform is clean, user-friendly, and you can invest in UK and US stocks without worrying about hidden fees. And right now, if you sign up using the link in my description and deposit just £50 into your account, you'll get a free share worth anything between £10 and £250. Oh, and I might add that if you're unsure what to invest that £50 into, don't worry about it. You will still receive your free share even if you don't invest that money. It's a great way to start building your portfolio with zero risk on that first step. Check out the link below and claim your free share today. So let's now hope for a better second half to the year, with the next month being July, and the prize rate was still at 3.8%, where they won a total of 2 prizes for an amount of £125, bringing their overall yearly total winnings now to £800. We then had August, where the prize rate unfortunately dropped again, now down to 3.6%, and it was another winless month. Yes, that is their second winless month of this year, which is very unlucky. So that means that their total yearly winnings is still only £800 after the first 8 months of the year. And finally, we have September, where they were actually able to match that May payment of receiving £200. They actually received 2 prizes, both worth £100 each, at that 3.6% prize rate, bringing their overall yearly total now to £1,000. And now let's have a closer look at what that actually means. Looking at the graph, you can see how their actual premium bonds winnings compares to what they were expected to win from premium bonds, and then what the bank yearly returns would have also been if they left this £50,000 in a bank account. Unfortunately, they've only had 2 months where they've been able to beat the expected premium bond winnings and the bank yearly winnings, which was that £200 month in May, and then again in September, where they had another £200 win. Very unfortunate to see, and a pretty underwhelming result so far. Here's a closer look at the numbers themselves. We can see they were expected to win so far from premium bond payments around £1,433, and if they left the money in a bank account, there's an easy access saving account with Chip where you can earn around 4.56% interest. So if they opened up that account, then they would have expected to have received around £1,689 from bank yearly returns. But with this family member being a basic rate taxpayer, unfortunately, once they receive £1,000 in interest, the tax kicks in. So after that £1,000 mark, anything over it, they'll have to pay 20% tax on. So the amount of £1,000 is £689, which would mean after tax, their bank yearly returns would have been £1,551. As you can see from the bottom, as we've already spoken about, so far they have only won £1,000. Currently, they are considerably behind what they should have expected to win from premium bonds, and also what they could have guaranteed to have earned from the bank. And now for the part you've all been waiting for, the £1 million winners. I'm going to reveal who hit the jackpot each month so far this year, how much they had invested, and how long they've been holding premium bonds, and I do believe some of these results may surprise you. So in January, we can see there was 2 winners, one from Liverpool and one from Gloucestershire, who held £37,025 and £50,000 in premium bonds to win that glorious £1 million prize. We can see that the person based in Liverpool has had premium bonds since March 2022. But the person who won from Gloucestershire had only just invested into premium bonds in November 2024. Then in February, we had another winner who had the full £50,000 in premium bonds from Kirklees, and they've held premium bonds for a very long time, since January 2009. But the other winner from Sheffield only had £10,000 out of that £50,000 max limit you can have invested, and they'd only been invested for a couple of years. We then had March, which saw a winner from Cumbria who held £35,000 in premium bonds. But as you can see on screen, we actually had a winner from Cleveland who'd held premium bonds for under 2 years and only had £100 in premium bonds. I bet they had to double check their email confirmation. I know if I had only that much invested, I'd be thinking it was a scam email right away and not believing it until I actually received official confirmation. Next up, we had the 2 winners in April, which were based in South Yorkshire and Hertfordshire. They had £43,165 and £50,000 invested in the premium bonds. We then had the 2 May winners, who both didn't have the maximum amount in premium bonds, holding £25,361 and £35,000. And then in June, we did have 2 winners who both held the maximum in there at £50,000 from Stockport and Edinburgh. Moving on to July, we had the first winner who held the full £50,000 in premium bonds from Norwich. And the other winner was from Nottingham, who held £49,100 in premium bonds, and is the longest I've seen of any of the winners so far, having an account since October 1997. The first winner in August held only £7,000 in premium bonds and was from Central Bedfordshire. And the other winner had £50,000 in premium bonds, and interestingly was based overseas, which is the first time I've actually saw that on here, as I didn't realise you could still hold premium bonds if you weren't based inside the UK. And finally, in September, both winners held the full £50,000 in premium bonds, one from County Durham and the other from Cumbria. So over the first 9 months of 2025, we've seen 18 lucky people become instant millionaires through premium bonds. But as I've shown you today, the actual returns have been pretty poor compared to just leaving the money in a top, easy access saving account. Even with the full £50,000 invested, your odds of winning the £1 million prize are only about 1 in 85,000. That said, the excitement of checking each month and hoping for one of the bigger prizes can definitely be a reason people stick with them. It'll be interesting to see if things improve over the next 3 months to close out 2025. So that's what £50,000 in premium bonds really gets you. Not life-changing returns, but tax-free and completely risk-free. Do you own premium bonds yourself? And have you had any wins this year? Drop your experiences in the comments below. And if you want more real numbers and honest takes on where your money can actually grow, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching. Until next time, this is the Geordie Pig Investor, over and out.